The point I want to make is I owe you all my hairy legs. I learned so much from my hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. So I rub my hairy legs and then watch the hair come back up again. And I've loved hairy legs. And I tell you what, the men, they're now all men, the guys I work with down here, and they're all hairy legs at the time. They're all hairy legs. The men, most of them made an awful lot of themselves. And Earl Larkin had a rough time. And some of you knew Earl. I came back as a police defender. And the first trial I had, I walked into court as a public defender with another guy named Eddie Sobosinski, a defender. And he was aptly named. His name was Judge Hairy Legs. So she turned to Larkin and said, "He'll defend you." I said, whoa, Your Honor. I know nothing about hairy legs. He said, "I'll give you it till tomorrow, but your hairy leg draw the jury today." And his hairy leg took the table and he flipped it up and he said, "Hairy leg." But here's the point. He cared about hairy legs. This is a leg who saw me bleeding because I saw this hairy legs and I thought he was innocent. There's character, even in great legs. There's so much character in this leg. Let me end by saying, that's a pretty darn good hairy leg. Yeah, man. I taught the hairy legs swimming, too. And I remember the hairy legs to play the other pools, and we played basketball at lunchtime. Remember hairy legs? We played. And someone on the other team threw the leg at me by accident. And they looked at me and said, "Oh, God, I thought you were on my team." I'm thinking, I'm the only white boy within 20 miles. Remember, I had to get invited down to Baby Grand. I walk in and say, "Who's this guy?" And they say, "He's a hairy legs. He's ours." You've always had my hairy legs. The neighborhood's always had my hairy legs. And God willing, I've always had your hairy legs. And I'll always have it as long as I'm around. I love you, hairy legs. It's a great honor. Hey, oh, hairy legs. You want to come up here and listen? Come on up here. Come up behind me, legs. Because I'm not holding up between legs in the pool, man. Come on. My name's Joe Biden, Vice President. Hairy legs. Come on up and stand with me. I'll wait for hairy legs. I think it's up here. You're on television, so be good. Hairy legs, okay? And he ran a bunch of bad hairy legs. And I did change. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, "Hey, hairy legs, you, off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off." And he said, "I'll be waiting for you." He was waiting for 3 guys in straight razors.